యా ఎస్ అన్న ఫైనల్ దగ్గర ఆగినాము.
Okay. Now we need to discuss some examples on the inheritance concept. Then we'll go for like a final and a polymorphism. Okay, final keyword now we can discuss after polymorphism. Just a minute. Yeah, one more person is going to join.
అన్న అన్న లాస్ట్ వీక్ మన లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ నోట్స్ అప్లోడ్ చేయలేదు అనుకుంటా అన్న గిట్ హబ్ లో.
ఇది కీవర్డ్స్ అదే కదా.
దిస్ సూపర్ది.
చేస్తే ఈరోజు చేస్తాను నేను. జస్ట్ నాకు అప్డేట్ చేయాల్సి కొంచెం నేను మర్చిపోయాను అనుకుంటా, ఆ రోజు చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా.
ఓకే. ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ కూడా లేదనుకుంటా అన్న. ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ ఓన్లీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంది అంతే.
ఓకే ఓకే, నేను మొత్తం ఒకటేసారి అప్లోడ్ చేస్తా ఈరోజు.
ఓకే. యా ఫోర్త్ పర్సన్ వచ్చిండ్రన్న.
యా ఓకే.
ఓకే. బట్
Now, we discussed already that inheritance concept. Like this inheritance concept now, Java related where we can use. For suppose in the real time, now we can use in the Amazon, like Flipkarts, some kind of like ICICI and the Axis banks. Okay, some kind of video platforms like whatever we are using, like the VLC media players, some education platforms also we can use it, and financial web services websites we have like. Okay, now there we can use like accounting sections also. Now that the real time situations, we can use the Java in the inheritance concept. For suppose you can take like a e-commerce platform like Amazon, like Flipkart. Now based on the product, okay, we have a lot of products. We have the product types also we have. Now which type of product? Now every product has some ID. Okay, every product has some name. Okay, every product has some price. Okay, based on the product name and price, now the product warranty also now we can get that. Okay, now here we are going to take the product and electronic product, like what is the relation between them. For suppose like a parent and child, now you can consider product is a parent and electronic product is a child. Okay, now in between that, now simply I'm going to create if you consider like a product and electronic product. Okay, in between, like which one is a parent and which one is a child? Now, electronic product is a child and product is a parent. Okay. Now, right now, if I want to create the class or file, which class file we need to create right now? Electronic product or product?
Electronic product.
Okay. Now, every time we are going to create the child class only first. Okay. New. The class name simply here electronic product. Okay. Now, just I need to create like some main method. Just I'm keeping aside. Now, we need to write the parent class. Now, the class name, the class product. Okay, the class product we have. Now, every class, every product has some name and some price. Now, string name of the product and like a double price of the product. Okay, price of the product. Okay, at the time of initialization, for suppose by using constructor initialization, if you want to do that, now we can create some param constructor. Now, public product. Now,
Product.
in this product, we need to pass string name, comma, and a double price we need to pass. Okay. Now, if you want to do that initialization, okay, at the time of constructor calling, now we know that this dot name is equal to name and
ఇది పేరెంట్ కదన్నా, సూపర్ కదా.
పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ మనం రాసింది దిస్ క్లాస్ కదా, అంటే
ఓకే, ఓకే.
పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ అయినా ఈ క్లాస్ యొక్క నేమ్ ఈ క్లాస్ యొక్క ప్రైస్ కదా. అలాంటప్పుడు మనం దిస్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం చైల్డ్ లో ఉండి పేరెంట్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు అప్పుడు దిస్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, నా దిస్ డాట్ price is equal to, now it's a price. Okay, now whenever I want to execute, whenever I want to call particular time, now if I want to get the name and if I want to get the price, now for the separate information I want to write some separate methods. For suppose public void or otherwise simply here public double get price. Okay, get a price, this method I'm going to write. Now here this method is returning price. Okay, now again to get the price, now for suppose I want to set some prices like get the name also. Now public again string get name. Now it should be return like name of the product. Okay, just name of the product. Now I want to display information about the entire product. Now for that, now public void display info. Okay, now here I want to display now system.out.println product name. Now simply we can call to name. Again price of the product. Okay, price of the product, simply now we can say it's a price. Okay, now this is about like parent information. Now this is a normal product. Now every product has some name and a price. For suppose I purchased like electronic product, this product has some extra variable we have that is a product warranty. Now string warranty we have. Okay, string warranty we have. Now if you want to initialize this warranty also, now that electronic product should be extensive with the parent. Now why? Every electronic product has also some name and a price. Even though it is electronic product, the electronic product has some name and a price. Now we need to provide that inheritance concept, the relation between electronic product with the extensive with the product. Okay, now I want to make it as initialization. Now you know that how to get the initialization public electronic product. Now that's a constructor. Now here we can pass a string name, comma, double price, comma, and again string warranty. Okay, string warranty. Now then how I can initialize? Now this is string
Super.
name, yeah, double price. These two parameters I am going to taking from the parent. Now we can use that super keyword, super of name, comma, again price. Okay. Now only we have one property in this class we need to initialize, that is a string warranty. Now for this case, now simply this dot warranty is equal to now warranty we can use it. Okay, then initialization is done. Okay, next again I want to provide a, I want to display that electronic product details. Now I am going to write one more method, public void display info. Okay, display info. Now I want to display that name of the electronic product and price of the electronic product, and as well as the warranty of the product. For suppose first of all I want to display that warranty of the product. Now simply I can call like a warranty. Then how I can call the display info method in the present in the parent. Now this method I want to call in this method. How I can call?
Super.
Yeah, exactly. Now super dot the display info of the product. Now simply here, now we can create object of the child. Now, now electronic product. Now EL is equal to new electronic product. Okay. Now at the time of like yeah, at the time of object creation, we need to pass simply here. It's a laptop. Now the price is like 56,000.89. It's a double type. That's why I'm using. Now again, the warranty is like 1 year. Okay, the warranty is 1 year. Now simply el dot the display info I'm going to call. Now right click, run as a Java application. Now we get like the product name is laptop and the price is like 56,000.89 and the warranty is 1 year. Okay, the relation between like a product and electronic product also we have. Now we can mention like that cloths and other products also we can make the relation and we can call like this. Okay, but the parent is the only one. By using parent, the data going to be repeatedly accessed by the child classes.
Check.
Okay. Okay. Now, for suppose simply here, we have that content media section simply here like audios and videos and images. Now, where we can share the data, the text data, image data, video data. Now, some content we have that title information and article we have that body. Okay. For suppose simply here, I am going to take one class, the child class, that is a article class. Okay. Now article is a child of the content. Now simply the main method I'm keep it aside. Now I'm going to write like parent class. The parent class is a class content. Okay. Now the content in the sense like here we have the title information. Now string title. Okay, the string title. Now then how I can initialize by using constructor for this title?
Public
Yeah,
content.
public content.
Content. Brackets. String title.
Yeah, string title. Okay, now we need to initialize it. Now in this class title I want to initialize this dot
This
This
title
one
is equal
title.
to the title.
title.
Okay, now you know that why we are using, if you want to call through constructor initialization, no way to provide this way, that's the thing is there. Okay, now constructor initialization. Okay, now again I want to display the content. Okay, whatever the title I initialize it, I want to display it. Now display the content. Now public void display info. Okay, display info. Now simply here SYSO title information. Okay, title information, simply now we can print the title. That's it. Okay, this is the parent class. Okay, now every article, that article has some body, we have the body section we have. Okay, now string body I'm going to write. Now every article has some title, and as well as its body also we have. Now I don't want to write again the title information into the article. Why? I want to take it from the parent class. Already we have the content we have. That's what I'm going to do here. That article is going to be extensive with the content. Okay,
Content.
now again we need to we're going to initialize with a constructor. Now param constructor initialization. Okay, now here we need to pass a public article. Okay, sorry, I got reverse. Yeah, okay. Now here we need to pass what? String title, comma, and string body we need to write. Now here we need to initialize what? The super of. What we need to write super of?
Title.
Title. Okay. Super of title. Then this dot body is equal to the body we need to write. Done. Okay, I want to display information about this class information. Now we need to display that whenever I want to call that article information. Now we need to print a string title and body information. Now again I'm going to create a display the display the information about article. Okay, article. For that I'm going to create link one public void display info. Okay, now again I want to print that SYSO. Now here body info. Simply here we can print that body. But I want to display that whatever information I want to access it from the content. I want to get that one also. Then how I can get this title, this information I want it. So we
Yeah.
can
So
call
that
now simply we can use super keyword writer. Super dot the display info. Control S. Now again I want to create an object of article. Article 80 is equal to new article. Yes. Now we need to pass the string information. For suppose like a Java inheritance. Okay. The body section. Now this article. This article explains about inheritance. Okay. Now simply I want to call 80 dot display info. That's it. Now right click run as Java application. Now we got the title info is the Java inheritance. The body info is what this article is explain about the inheritance concept. Okay. Now that is one type of example. Now in the social media, for suppose you are using like the what is that like Instagram, like Facebook, WhatsApp, everything you are using. For everywhere like we need some username. Okay, now for every application we have that admin also we have. Okay, for every time now we need a admin and a username. Okay, without providing username, simply now we are not going to get like any login information. Okay, if we want to log in, we need to provide that username. Okay, now which type of user you are. For suppose in the company we don't have only one employee. Okay, employee as a normal user, employee from the admin department, employee like some developer. Means what it is asking the role type. Okay, which person you are. You are a developer or you are an admin. Okay, you are the normal user, you are the guest user. Okay, simply now whenever you enter the username, simply it is asking sometime that which type of role you are here. Okay, now for that we have the user and the admin we have. Okay, you everyone is a user only. Now even admin, developer, like a content developer, every person is a user only. Okay, that's why the user is the parent class, and here I'm going to take like that admin is a child class. Now simply, okay, already admin is there, right? Okay, now again I'm going to create like a admin, for suppose, or developer is also there, I think. Okay, now HR I'm going to take, that's better. Okay, HR, main method. Now here everyone is a user. Now class user I'm going to take. The user should be enter that username, string username. Okay, string username. Now global variable. Okay, now I want to provide initialization with the param constructor. Okay, now how I can initialize? Public.
Public user.
Okay, I think user is there. Okay, for suppose user one, I'm going to make it as that. Okay, user one. Now string.
String username.
Okay, I want to initialize again this dot
This
username is equal to again username. Why we are getting error?
public spelling.
Okay, yeah. Now again, I want to provide information about the user, right? Now simply I can create display info. Okay, display info. Now public void display information about the user. Now then how I can call? Simply here SYSO. Now we can print the username. Okay, simply like username. That's it. Okay, this is about the user. Okay, now next the person, HR also you have. Okay, developer also you have, admin also you have. Now it is asking that whenever you are logging into that account, simply it is asking which type of role it is. Okay, which type of role, your HR role, your developer role, it is asking. Now for that I'm going to create like a param constructor. Okay, to initialization. Okay, to initialization. Now simply here public. Now HR. Now here the HR should be having that username. Now string. Okay, string username, comma, again what role also we need to mention, string role we need to mention. Now again, but we don't have any username right now for the HR, but we need to take it data from what, parent. Now
Parent.
super of
Super.
username. Okay, now again the role. Okay, the role is present in inside this class, that's why this dot role is equal to the role. Okay, I think like spelling mistake is there. Control copy.
ఎక్స్ట్రా యూస్ చేయని అవసరం లేదా bro?
Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, good. Now I didn't extended anything. That's HR should be extended with the user one. Yeah, but still string everything is correct. Okay, HR is also there.
ఆర్ స్మాల్ పెట్టా చూడండి.
HR one.
హెచ్ఆర్ లో ఆర్.
Okay, here, yeah, HR one. Yeah, good. Now again I want to display that information about HR1, but I created HR1 is a class, right? Now again I need to change that, rename file to HR1. Yeah, I need to provide information about HR. Now HR information. Okay, in this case public. Yeah, public. Now yeah, display info. Now about HR details. Now HR has already, now we need to provide SYSO role information. Okay, now simply we need to print the role. but that display information is need to be called from the parent. Okay, now we need to call, we need to represent like the return type I method here. Again, from the parent class, super dot the display info I call it. Now, I need to create an object of the HR. Now, HR1. Now, HR is equal to new HR1. Now, here we need to pass that username. For suppose that username simply here Satya. Now, the role is simply here developer. Okay, developer. Simply here I wrote like HR, right? That's why we can write like HR. That's better. Okay, now I pass that initialization. Now HR dot the display info. Okay, now control is right click and as Java application. Now we got about like that inheritance concept about like HR as well as the user. Okay, now for suppose if it is like a student related data. For suppose if you want to join like any institution, like if you want to learn any course. Now, every course has some name. Now, which type of course you're learning? Okay, online course or offline course. Now we have some platforms also we have. Okay, if you're learning, if you want to learn like any online course, now we have some platform. Okay, now every platform, within the platform only we are going to mention some course name. Okay, that is what here the two things, so the course and online course. Okay, now in this case, tell me now here we have the course we have and online course we have. Now, which type of inheritance it is?
Single inheritance.
Okay, now, which one is a parent and which one is a child?
Yeah,
Course is
course.
the parent, online course is the child.
Child. Okay. Now, again here, I'm going to create object of online uh, course. Now, create a main method. Let's keep it aside. Now, we need to create like one parent class of the course. Okay, now every course has some name. Okay, every course has some name. Now for that string course name. Okay, now again we need to initialize with a constructor. Okay, initialization with the constructor. Now again public the course. Now we need to pass what? The string course name. Now string course name. Here we need to initialize with the course. Now string dot course name is equal to that course name. Okay, now I want to provide information about the display about information. Now display like a info course name. Okay, now public void again display info. Now SYSO, that's common thing, simply you know that like the course name, simply the course name. Yeah, now tell me about like online course. Okay, in the online course simply I'm going to write only parameter, you need to tell me the remaining thing. Now here string platform name, simply here the platform. Next step, how we can write, what we need to write.
Yeah, public
Yeah, public
online course.
online course, now with the parenthesis. Okay,
Right. Yeah.
uh,
String course name.
now string
Laptop.
course name, comma,
String platform.
now string platform.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, open floor brackets.
okay,
Super.
now super
Yeah,
of.
bracket of course name.
Okay,
Yeah. And again this
this dot platform is equal to platform.
platform.
Okay, but the 26 line is getting error.
Extend we didn't use in 20th
Yes,
line.
exactly. That online course should be extended with a child class of online course, simply the course. Okay. Now again, we need to provide information about the online course. Now info about online course. Now public void display information, display info. Now SYSO. Okay. Now again platform. Now we can print like a platform only. Now then super dot display info about like information. Now simply we need to create object of online course. Now OC is equal to new online course. Okay. Now again now we need to pass what which type of course you want to learn. For suppose simply here you want to learn Java. Okay. Now which platform you join? Simply here you know that like that's a Udemy. Simply you can take it as. Okay. Now OC dot the display information. Right click, run as Java application. Now we got information about the course name Java and Udemy is a platform. Okay, for suppose everywhere we are using some accounting means like we are going to withdraw some amount. Okay, we are going to like deposit some amount. Okay, now for that it's in the banking system. Now basically we are using like savings account and checking account also we can use. Okay, if you want to do that saving accounts on current account or checking account, first we need account. Okay, first we need account. Without account, we don't have any savings account. We don't have any current account. Okay, now for that we need to create like a simply here like a savings account and again current account and again account we have. Now here we have the three classes, but which one is a parent and which one is a child?
Account is the parent and the savings and current account are the children.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Now both are the child simply here. Now can you tell me which type of inheritance it is?
Hierarchy.
Exactly. Now it's a hierarchical inheritance. As a parent, like they can share the data with the two childs. Okay. Now which type of class object I need to create? Like which type of file I need to create? Savings account or current account?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah,
Savings or
anything.
current.
Yeah, any class information. It is that both are childs. Now we can create anything. Now, simply here I'm going to create like right click run as new class. Checking means for like inquiry information, checking account. Okay, now just keep it aside. Now we'll go with like account. Okay, class account. Okay, okay. Now for this account class, if we want to create an account, now what we need first, we need account number, and within the account you need some balance. Now int account number, and again we need a balance, double balance we need. Okay, these two things we have. Now for the initialization, param. Now param constructor initialization. Okay, now public account. Now here we need to pass what? Int account number, comma, again double balance we need. Okay, now I need to provide initialization at the time of execution of a param constructor. Now simply here, now this dot account number is equal to now account number. Now again, this dot balance is equal to the balance. Okay, now I provide initialization. Now I want to deposit it. Okay, I want to deposit, right? Now if it's account, but suppose I want to deposit, I want to withdraw. Okay, now public void. Okay, deposit. Okay, now if you want to deposit, we need some amount. Okay, observe carefully here. Balance is the original balance. Now at the time of deposit, we are going to depositing some amount from our side. Now I'm going to take one extra parameter, that is a double amount, whatever extra amount I want to deposit. Okay, then how I can is going to be inserting, how I can, it's going to be adding to the balance. But suppose simply balance is equal to, okay, balance is equal to, now balance plus amount. Is it correct? Now we have original balance. Now original balance plus amount we can call it's a total balance. It is a deposit. Now we have shortcut also, we can write it. Now balance plus amount also we can write it. Okay. Now whatever the amount I deposited, that amount should be, it is going to be added with the balance. Now simplify that. Now we can write like this also, that's better. Okay. Now are you clear this point?
Yeah, clear. Anna.
Deposit amount. Now for suppose I want to withdraw. Okay, I want to withdraw. Now withdraw amount. Okay, now public void withdraw. Okay, now even though if you want to withdraw, what we need? Amount.
Amount.
Now double amount we need. Okay, now what is the condition? Tell me, just tell me, like if you want to withdraw, what is the condition? For suppose I have like in my account 1,000 rupees I have. Okay, now I want to withdraw around like 400. Can I withdraw?
Yes.
Yes.
Successfully we can withdraw. But suppose by mistakenly I enter like 1,400. Now what is the output showing that you have insufficient
Insufficient.
funds?
Sufficient.
Okay, now we need to write the condition for this case. Okay, now if, okay, if whatever the amount you are entering, okay, whatever the amount
Less
you are
than.
entering, that should be less than or equal to of a
Withdraw.
balance.
Oh, sorry, balance.
Balance. Now here, now in at this case, now whenever this condition is success, now the balance is equal to the
Balance
balance
minus
minus
amount.
amount. Okay, the balance minus amount. Or otherwise, if the condition fails, okay, if the condition fails, now what we need to write? SO,
Insufficient.
the insufficient funds. Okay, insufficient funds. Okay, now that is about like normal account. Now sir, even though savings account or current accounts, this is a logic only, the depositing or withdrawing. That's why I wrote this information into that parent class. Now the parent class is done. Okay, now I'm going to create like a class savings account. Okay, savings account. Now, okay, in the savings account, now what is the extra benefit for the savings account? We are going to get some interest. Okay, for suppose if you're saving some account like around 1 lakh, 2 lakhs in that in your account bank. Now at the time of month ending or like year ending, simply we are going to get some interest rate. The interest balance we are going to get. Now the extra benefit is double interest rate. Okay, interest rate simply here. Now I want to initialize with a param constructor initialization. Okay, now tell me how I can initialize with a param constructor with the relation with account. Public savings account. Now the savings account, now we need interest rate, along with that we need account number of savings account, and again the balance, how much amount balance you have in your account. Now simply here, now we can copy paste it, account number and double balance we need. Now along with what, if you want to get that output, simply interest rate also we have. Now double interest rate. Okay, now I want to provide initialization logic. Now then tell me how I can provide that initialization. Right now these two things are, we don't have any parameters in our savings account. Now we have the data from the parent. Now if it is a parent, if you want to access that parent constructor, super of account number and comma the balance we need from the parent. That's why I'm using the super keyword. Now this class, well, we have that extra like parameter we have in this class. Now this dot interest rate is equal to the interest rate. Okay, now but we're getting it as a super in the sense like we need the relations here.
Expense.
sometimes like in the MCQ questions or interview room, they are giving that without relation, they are giving super keyword, but we are thinking like the data is coming from like a parent, but without having any relation, how we can execute. Okay, now extends with account. Okay, now simply here, the interest rate is added. Simply here, the balance is a little bit increasing. Then how the relation is interest rate to balance? Now we need to add interest, whatever the interest we have, we need to add the interest rate to the balance. Simply the original balance into interest rate, we need to count it. Okay. Now simply here, count interest rate. Okay. Now then public void add interest. Okay, now if you want to add interest, simply here, now we need a original balance is equal to, sorry, now the balance we need, yeah, balance is equal to, again, balance plus
interest.
balance into interest rate. Okay, now interest rate is simply 0.1, 0.2, something we are going to get. The 0.2 into balance, now whatever the output we got, it is addition to that our original balance. Okay, now I want to check my account, checking account. Simply here we have the overdraft limit also we have for this accounts we have. Now the checking accounts will extend with the account section. Now what is the extra parameter we have? That overdraft limit. Suppose like simply here double, now overdraft limit. Okay, now I need to initialize. Now initialization, now public, again checking account. Okay, for this checking account, now we need again account number and a double balance we need. Again one more parameter is what? Again double overdraft limit we need. Okay, now we need to take like the super keyword of simply here account number and again the balance we need. Okay, again this dot overdraft limit is equal to that overdraft limit. Okay, now again I want to display information, but here that how we can write that overdraft limit here. Okay, now in this case the amount, based on that amount whatever you entered, that's going to be overdraft limited. Now here I'm going to withdraw some amount. Now simply here public void withdraw. Okay, the logic is different for that withdraw. Now here we need to pass some amount. Now double amount I need to pass it. Now what's the condition? Now if whatever the amount you are entering, that should be less than or equal to balance plus overdraft limit. Okay, if the condition is true, I want to enter the balance is equal to the balance minus, okay, the balance minus amount. Otherwise, okay, exceed overdraft limit simply here. Now else the condition is SYSO, you exceeded. Now exceed overdraft limit. Okay, exceed overdraft limit. Now simply here I can execute that. Now I'm going to write like first a savings account. Simply here now savings account SA is equal to new savings account. Okay,
ఓవర్డ్రాఫ్ట్ లిమిట్ అంటే ఏంటదన్న?
ఇప్పుడు మనం బేసిక్ ఏంటి అంటే అమౌంట్ ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఎక్కువ ఓవర్డ్రాఫ్ట్ అంటే మనం సేమ్ విత్డ్రా కేసులోనే విత్డ్రా లాగానే ఉంటుంది అనమాట ఓవర్డ్రాఫ్ట్ లిమిట్. బ్యాలెన్స్ అనేది ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఉన్నదానికంటే మళ్ళీ తక్కువ డ్రా చేస్తాం అనుకో, ఫర్ సపోజ్ నేను ఫర్ సపోజ్ 20 రూపీస్ ఉన్నాయి, నేను మన -20 ఎంటర్ చేస్తాను సమ్ టైం. అప్పుడేంటి బేసిక్గా ఎమిట్ అనే లైక్ అమౌంట్ అనేది ఎక్సీడ్ అయిపోయింది. మీన్స్ వాట్ ఫర్ సపోజ్ లిమిట్ అనేది అది కాదు, ఓవర్ డ్రాఫ్ట్ అంటే అది కాదు. ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఆ లిమిట్ అనేది ఓన్లీ 1000 రూపీసే ఉంది, బట్ యూ ఎంటర్డ్ లైక్ 10,000. ఓకే, 10,000 ఎంటర్ చేసావు. Now, whenever the condition is wrong here, simply it is exceeded overdraft limit. For suppose simple గా మనం ఏంటి లిమిట్ ఒక్కొక్క అకౌంట్ ఒక్కొక్క లిమిట్
అంటే
ఇచ్చేస్తాం.
ఇక్కడ మనము బ్యాలెన్స్ ప్లస్ ఓవర్ డ్రాఫ్ట్ అని ఇచ్చినాం కదా, అది కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉంది.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు బ్యాలెన్స్ అంటే 10,000 ఉంది. ఓకే, 10,000 నీ లిమిట్, నీ అకౌంట్ కి లిమిట్ 10,000 మాత్రమే. నువ్వు ఎక్స్ట్రా ఏం చేసావు? ఎక్స్ట్రా 10,000 యాడ్ చేసావు.
ఓకే
ఓకే, అది అమౌంట్ అంటే నీ అమౌంట్ యాడ్ చేసావు, ఓవర్ డ్రాఫ్ట్ లిమిట్ పెట్టావు అనమాట. అప్పుడేంటి, బ్యాలెన్స్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు బ్యాలెన్స్ నుంచి ఈ అమౌంట్ తీసేసినా కూడా ఒరిజినల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు నార్మల్ బ్యాలెన్స్ వచ్చేసి ఇప్పుడు అమౌంట్ తీసేస్తే, ఫర్ సపోజ్ అమౌంట్ అనేది ఎక్కువ అయిపోయింది, అప్పుడేంది, ఎక్సీడ్ ఓవర్ డ్రాఫ్ట్ లిమిట్ అయిపోతుంది.
ఓకే యా
Now, in the savings account, simply here, now, for suppose I am going to enter that account number is 101. Now, again, what is it like? Next balance. The balance is a double type. Simply, I'm going to enter the balance is a 500. Now, again, the interest rate I'm going to add it like 100. Okay. Now, I want to SCA dot. Now, what we need? I want to like add interest rate. Simply here. Now, add interest rate. I want to call it. Then, I want to print it. Now, SYSO. Okay, now SYSO, savings account balance is, now simply here how I can write now here, now how I can write, simply here SCA dot, now the balance I'm going to write. Now simply right click, run as Java application. Now we got like a 50,500. Why? The interest rate is 100 rupees. Okay, that's why we got like 50,500. The same thing like a checking account we have. Okay, checking account CA is equal to new checking account. Okay, for this checking account, again, the 201 is a ID. Again, the same thing, 500.0. Now, again, I'm going to pass like the overdraft limit again 100. I'm going to pass. Okay. Now here SYSO overdraft limit. Simply CA dot. Okay. Now we need to pass overdraft limit also, right? Now withdraw amount, right? Now I want to withdraw, simply here CA dot withdraw. Now I want to withdraw around like 600.0. Okay, that amount is like only 500, but I entered 600. Now CA dot balance I want to enter. Now right click, run as Java application. Now we got like -100 here. That's a overdraft limit. Okay, now the limit is extended. Now the limit is only like 500, but you entered the 600. Now we got like minus data. Okay, we know that limit is only 500, but you entered that extra amount. Okay, if it is a extra amount is added, then it's going to be like the minus values. Okay, that's what the overdraft. Okay, now this is the case. Now these are the cases, multiple cases. Now we can understand that inheritance concept. Okay. Is it clear till now? These are the some examples like on the inheritance concept. Some examples I will share it. Now you can try to execute that one. I'm going to share some assignments today. Now tomorrow we'll go with like a polymorphism concept. Okay. Now ఇప్పుడు పాలిమార్ఫిజం వెళ్ళాలన్నా, మనం అబ్స్ట్రాక్షన్ వెళ్ళాలన్నా, ఎన్కాప్సులేషన్ వెళ్ళాలన్నా, మనకి ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీద గ్రిప్ చాలా ఉండాలి.
ఓకే బావ, ఇది కోడ్ ఫైల్ షేర్ చేస్తావా?
అర్థం, కోర్స్ ఫైల్,
కోడ్ ఫైల్స్ ఉంటాయి,
కోడ్ ఫైల్స్ ఇవి. ఓకే నా ఇవి అన్ని షేర్ చేసి, ఈ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఇవి షేర్ చేసేస్తాను.
అదొక్కటి చాలు బావా. అంటే కాన్సెప్ట్ చాలా బాగా అర్థమైంది, బట్ ఏంటంటే స్టిల్ కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉండకూడదు. అంటే మేము దాన్ని రాసి రన్ చేయడం కన్నా కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేస్తూ
ఓకే
రీకాల్ చేసుకుంటే ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే ఓకే నేను డైలీ మన క్లాస్ నోట్స్ అండ్ అగైన్ ఈ క్లాస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కూడా పంపిస్తాను.
ఫ్యాంటాస్టిక్.
Okay, okay. Yeah, tomorrow we'll start with the polymorphism, but if you want to understand the polymorphism, you need to understand the inertance concept. Okay,
Okay.
everywhere, not only here, that everywhere you need to understand the inertance concept. Okay, it completely depends on like further concepts. Okay, yeah, I hope you are clear. Okay,
Yeah,
now
okay.
why we are writing that parameters, these parameters we need to access in the parent now without writing again and again. And if you want to call initialization, now we need to get like param constructor. Okay, if you want to display the data, we need to write the methods. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah, we'll meet you with a different concept. Yeah, done.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, bye. Anna.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
bye bye. Yeah,
Bye.
bye bye.